Uh, wow, it's hot, guys. It is hot. So, hello, guys. It's hot. But you know when it gets hot is when I'm at my best. Right now, I'm on in the park behind my house. But yeah, when it gets hot, I that's when I can play soccer. So when it gets hot, that's when I'm my happiest. Hello, guys. Welcome to another live session. Okay, I'm Dr. Kelly. I am a board certified psychiatrist, and I'm doing these two parts. Okay, I'm doing these two parts, but I wanted to talk about why I am uniquely qualified to help black women, busy black women like you. And so I'm going to be up close and personal today. Okay, I was talking to, yeah, I was talking to myself, and I realized I did something accidentally. Um, for the past, well, I've always liked to think, but for the past 15 years, I call myself, I've become a professional thinker. So anything brain science, anything relating to brain health, I've actually systematically spent 3 to 4 days a week for the past 15 years just to do that. I'm saying that because I didn't realize that it's not a given that the average person can do that. I'm saying that also to know that I know I am uniquely in a very I'm in a unique place because let's face it, if you're working 9 to 5, you cannot do that. Um, when I was working 9 to 5, when I finished in 2008, actually way before residency, I realized if I'm going to do something else, uh, if I don't like work 9 to 5 every day, I would need to do something. Okay, so I would need to do something else. I realized one time I was in residency, I saw this young guy, very young, good-looking guy. I saw him first year in residency. He had jet black hair. Within 3 years, he he actually was gray. He had gray hair. And for me, I wanted to make sure that I can do something more profound than just prescribing medication. So this is why for the past 15 years I have dedicated myself. By the way, it's a personal sacrifice. Okay, this is my children, my wife, I've dedicated my life to thinking. Okay, so this is why, and I'm saying this sincerely. I am one of the very not very few, but when it comes to brain science, I am in a unique place. I know when it comes to my specialty or field of neuroplasticity, and also among my own race, we need more people like that. People who can sit and think deeper about things because things are moving so fast, and we, uh, I came from those places, Hopkins, Shepherd Pratt. What I say is that me and them we didn't agree. I'm still negotiating with them. But anyway, so that's why I wanted to talk to you to make sure that you know that I understand where you're coming from as a black woman, as a busy black woman, from my own personal experience also, but also I have taken the time to master certain field so you won't have to do it. Okay, so what I'm want you to do is join me. You don't have to do it because I've spent the time. Join me, follow me. Whatever is holding you back, everything starts with and ends with the human brain. I have spent the time. I can help you with that. Join me, follow me, send me an email. You can have a free consult, and we can take it from there. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say as far as my unique qualification. And I was saying that also because I most of my patients are 80 to 85% of them are black women. Uh, I am I am a graduate of one of the only four black medical schools in the U.S. So I know uh, the sacrifices I've made and what I am I am what mission I am on is to make sure that black women like you don't suffer from chronic health effects, uh, don't suffer from brain overload, feeling overwhelmed. Because what it happens is that when you feel overwhelmed, we now know. The reason I'm saying all this is because we now know all illnesses have a major component of inflammation. All illnesses, including cancer. So even the top five, the top seven, top six, seven illnesses, chronic illnesses that are affecting black people, black women, which are diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and hypertension. They're the same. Fibroid, ob- I said obesity, fibroid, diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, even breast cancer, and colorectal cancer. They all illnesses are. So here's the good news. The good news is that we know the way to thrive is to include anti-inflammatory ingredients, to to include to to optimize your diet of anti-inflammatory food. We now know that even microplastics, they're finding out that we have microplastics in our tissues and organs. They've had people who are doing cardiac surgery. They, ooh, you know what I'm, there's a hawk. There's a hawk in behind. It's always amazing to hear those birds. Anyway, I love birds, but this is a young hawk. It's amazing. Yeah. But anyway, I'm sitting in the park, but there are some tall trees. But this sound you rarely hear it. It's a I think tail hawk. Um, but anyway, so what I'm engaging in is really to go deep and research. Like this morning, I got up at 2 a.m. Well, I fell asleep on my sofa, but I didn't. When I woke up, I wouldn't go to bed. So I had this research paper. I did a presentation on it. So I spent 5 6 hours going deeper on it when it comes to chronic inflammation because this is a passion. You know what? The passion is because we know now human beings 90 more than 90% of the illnesses. By the way, dementia also is an epidemic among the black population in general. So, but the good news is that more than 90% of these illnesses can be totally prevented. More than 90% of them can be totally prevented. So that's why I'm on a mission as a brain scientist, neuroscientist, to make sure that black women, busy black women like you, and the black race, that you can not only survive but you can thrive. Okay. So I'm gonna leave you with that, and I will see you on the other side. Okay.